Hey guys, what's going on? So we're going to go over the best everything for December of 2021, the last one for 2021. This list is going to be a shorter list because I've decided to cut out DD4. I will hopefully have DD5 up soon. It'll be more of a not best, but kind of like a better starting team than I think you can do. But I'm not even in DD5, so I don't know if I want to include that till a while away. Basically, for DD4, what I'm going to recommend to you is you take characters from Doom raid teams and just try and mismatch them and make them on different teams that you can for like city, global, legendary, and all that. And then legendary, I'm just gonna basically say to pick the last 5 legendaries that you want, or maybe throw Phoenix in there, especially with Magic coming out. This video is going up before we know all the facts about what Magic will do for Uncanny X-Men, but in general, I think you just do the most recent 5 legendaries or Phoenix in there. But yeah, let's get right into it. And we're going to start off with the best faction team. I still think it's Infinity Watch, but I do think Eternals are close second. I think when we get more Eternals and it's not just a 2-on-5, then I think Eternals will be able to beat Infinity Watch. But for right now, the best faction team, and when I say faction, I mean purely tags. So if you go into the roster and scroll through Astonishing X-Men, Symbiotes, all that stuff, I think Infinity Watch is your best faction team. It's just kind of a good idea to do once you finish your raid teams or something. If you want to start going for war teams, then I think this is a cool thing to look over. But and it's also just kind of cool to see how the game changes over time. I think in time Eternals will change, but I am hyped for the new Web Warrior team that's supposed to be coming out. But I still think Infinity Watch is the top dog right now. Next up, we have best arena offense, and I'm going to say this is your best arena defense too. I do have a second arena offense team because I know there are some people that are saying you're not even throwing the Eternals in there. Infinity Watch, a lot of people know how good Infinity Watch is. It's a safe counter to a lot of things. Basically, there's kind of like a cycle of teams that you can go through, and basically mobile OMG or mobile game or whatever you want to call him, he talked about it in one of his videos too. But so I'm not going to hype too much on it about the different variations, but I'm basically going to show you this is my Infinity Watch team. I use it when I face Infinity Watch, and then I have an Eternals team that I use when I face Eternals. So yeah, this is Infinity Watch. You probably know how good Infinity Watch is. I'm just going to go ahead and move on to my other arena offensive team. And it's this team right here. Basically, Loki and Emma make sure that my Cersei and Icarus go first, and that's pretty much all I have to do for the match. Now, you may face this team without Dr. Doom, and it may have Cable on that team. That's when you use Infinity Watch against this team. But this team pretty much runs over all the other Eternals teams, and you don't have to be overly invested in Emma or Loki. It's Loki's passive and Emma's passive that are very nice and allow your Eternals to go first. Emma basically takes away turn meter from them, and then Loki, I think, gives turn meter, or he has some speed boost or something. I don't even remember what it is off the top of my head, but it just makes sure that your team goes first. Pretty much this is all I use. I only use this when I see I can see Captain Sam, Emma, Doom, and the Eternals or something. It's just different variations, but this works for me pretty much 100% of the time. So, but yeah, this is the best arena team too. It's probably the better bet to go with, especially if you're trying to build for future meta. I think the Eternals are where you need to start, because hopefully you have access to them. The Icarus event is going on, and I know the past 2 events have been causing quite a stir and making people upset. But Cersei was a campaign event, and Icarus, I just think they kind of told us the wrong thing with it, but I think the event is still pretty good and valid, just because you will get some Icarus shards, which are nice, and it's way better than a Blitz release. But yeah, this is your best arena team too. Again, I think for the future you want to be building up the Eternals, maybe have Doom in there, maybe not, but this basically makes your Eternals go first. Moving on to Doom, we're going to go over mutant skill, tech, bio, and all that. So best mutant, Astonishing X-Men. I like to use Omega Red on the boss node against Doom and get ability blocks on him. Basically what I try to do for my alliance is, if typically I can be the first one there, and when I am there I just try to take out Doom and let someone else come in and sweep up. But this team works really well for me. All of them are gear 15 except for Kitty Pryde, who's gear 14. All of them have blue ISO 3, and I think they're all level 85, and we are doing Doom 2-1. So yeah, this works for me pretty well. You just got to make sure you know, with time and practice, you'll get used to the nodes and know who you should be going after and whatnot. Moving on, we have our best bio. This will hopefully change with Web Warriors, and hopefully it makes Doom bio even easier. Doom 2 bio, I mean. Doom 1 bio is actually kind of a pain in the ass, but Doom 2 bio is a lot easier. I don't know why they made it that way, but hopefully with Web Warriors it becomes even easier. There's a lot of people that I've talked to too about Web Warriors, and they're kind of like, well, I already have my symbiote team. Why do I need to build up Web Warriors? I think in time, no matter what, Web Warriors will outperform symbiotes, and when they eventually do make that next jump to Doom 3 or Doom whatever, I do think you're going to need Web Warriors over symbiotes. So maybe not a rush to Web Warriors, but I think eventually you will have to get them. I know they're not out right now, but if you believe all the you know, what all the rumors and stuff, I guess is what I'm trying to say, I think you should be preparing for Web Warriors, especially with the video that came out. If you're watching this the video that came out yesterday about Ghost Spider, Miles, and Spider-Man, I think we're going to get 2 more for sure. So you may want to start preparing for that. But again, I think this is your best bet right now because, you know, they're not necessarily released, but just keep that in mind. Best Mystic Doom. Basically, I just like New Warriors and the 2 Eternals. Sometimes I like to run Doom, though, because I really do like his time abduction thing or whatever that basically gives you 6 turns in a row. Especially with Deathpool, it's really, really great. So I may honestly sub out Cloak and Dagger sometimes, or I might sub out the Eternals sometimes for Doom and Silver Surfer. I think that's definitely a valid choice. You could also do Adam Warlock, but that's pretty much the only Mystic characters that I would recommend. I don't really like Ebony Maw or Thanos. I think a lot of people understand that. But yeah, this is the best Mystic Doom team. You have a lot of options for Mystic Doom. Best Tech Doom, Shuri, Kestrel, Doc Ock, Lady Deathstrike, and Doom. Doom, Doc Ock, and Kestrel are kind of the 3 needed. Apparently we're gonna get Star-Lord, T'Challa, and he might be a tech character, so hopefully he can be used in Tech Doom. I actually use Nebula instead of Shuri, but I have Shuri in there because I really do think she's kind of better. Especially, I think if you have built up Infinity Watch, then Nebula is actually fairly decent in Tech Doom. But if you don't have them built up, I wouldn't recommend building Nebula up just for that. Even Shuri is kind of a bad recommendation just because I do think they are going to have a replacement for them soon. But you need, not need 5 characters, but it's nice to have 5 characters, and I think Shuri's kind of the safer bet over Nebula. Next up, we have Best Skill Doom. I actually typically run, I sub out Sharon Carter and Shang-Chi, but this is the best team, and I do fully believe that this is the best team, but just because I have Moondragon and Gamora built up so much higher than my Sharon Carter and Shang-Chi, I like to do them. I like to do Gamora and Moondragon subbed in for Shang-Chi and Sharon Carter, and then on the boss node, I will use Sharon Carter just so I can get an ability block on Doom and get him out as soon as possible. But I really do like Kestrel, Maria Hill, and Captain Sam. I mean, this really is, I think, your better team. That's what you should be planning for, especially with Infinity Watch looking like they're kind of on the downslope when it comes to the arena meta. But yeah, that does it for this video. Like I said, try and assemble teams for your DD4 from these teams. There's a lot of Cosmic, there's a lot of City, there's a lot going on. So basically City, I would recommend you use Anti-Venom, Symbiote Spider-Man, and then Cloak and Dagger. But with Web Warriors coming out, I think that is also good options for DD4. Not talking about DD5 yet, just because I'm not in there yet. My plan, I'm not really going to do a video about it, but I guess I can talk about it here. My plan for DD5, I really don't care. I know I should care, but with like DD4 and DD3 and even DD2, not that I didn't take it seriously, with this time around, I just don't have the passion for it, I guess, to be one of the first ones to get Dormammu, and I'd rather just invest in characters. Like, I think raids are honestly more important than arena is right now, and Dormammu will help in arena, and hopefully I will get Dormammu before a lot of people in my arena shard, but I'm not really stressing it, so I'm going to probably try and take in the better characters over the quicker characters to level up. But yeah, that's kind of my plans for DD5, and when I get into DD5, I'll start talking about it more and more, but for right now, I'm not going to make any recommendations just because I'm not in there. You can obviously go through and look and see who used what if you just scroll over to Dark Dimensions and then just look and see who who used what on these. So, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this best everything for December of 2021. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you do think Eternals is better than Infinity Watch right now. I think in time they will be. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. On this channel, I do guides, I do orb openings, and I do streams, and I do all sorts of Marvel Strike Force stuff. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, join the Discord, follow me on Twitch, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.